Isaac had always been a man of faith. He believed that life had a way of working itself out even in the face of adversity. But when tragedy struck, his faith was put to the ultimate test. It started with a terrible accident that left him disabled and struggling to adjust to his new reality. But just when he thought things couldn't get any worse, his pregnant wife was rushed to the hospital for an emergency delivery. The twins were born healthy, but his wife tragically passed away shortly thereafter.
Baje kumenyesha ko bibaye nka saa saba z'ijoro, ko baje kumenyesha ko madamu yabyaye ameze neza ndetse yavuye muri salle d'operation, ariko nka nyuma y'isaha imwe gusa ahise bampamagara bambwira ko madamu avuye mu mwuka.
How is this father able to look after these twin babies yet he's also disabled? And how did he get the strength to move on despite such a tragedy? This is his painful story. We are in the northern part of Rwanda, Musanze district. We visit this father of three and he shares his life.
Nitwa Ntawiheba Isaac, nkabana n'abana batatu.
He lived a normal life, but last year he had a terrible day. In fact, the worst day of his life, as he thought, where he almost died.
Tariki 17 igihe nari ndi mu muhanda nkora accident ikomeye, nza kuvunika akaguru n'igufa ry'akaboko riracika.
It was a deadly accident as they took me to the hospital when people who were on the scene could never believe that I would make it. At the hospital, doctors were taking care of me, but after a month getting treatment, I was discharged from the hospital despite not fully recovering. And it was time for my wife to deliver.
Uburyo nari mfite bwo kuba namuherekeza kuko nanjye nari narakoze impanuka ndi mu rugo, ntacyo nshoboye gukora, ntashoboye no kuba namuherekeza. Yajyanwe n'abaturanyi bamujyana ku bitaro bya Ruhengeri.
Due to having twins after reaching at the hospital, doctors realized that she had to deliver via cesarean. As the operation was successfully carried out and children were in good health condition. Unfortunately, the mother had some complications after the surgery and later tragically succumbed to it.
Baje kumenyesha ko bibaye nka saa saba z'ijoro, ko baje kumenyesha ko madamu yabyaye ameze neza ndetse yavuye muri salle d'operation, ariko bambwira ko atari yatsimbuka, ariko abana bo bameze neza. Kubera ko nanjye nari ndi mu rugo ntashobora kumugeraho, narategereje, ariko nka nyuma y'isaha imwe gusa ahise bampamagara bambwira ko madamu avuye mu mwuka. Ntabwo nari nshoboye kuba nagenda ngo mugereho, icyo gihe ntacyo nari nshoboye gukora. Numvishije ari ibintu bindenze cyane binkomereye.
He thought having an accident was the worst thing to ever happen to his life, but never knew that what was coming was even more heartbreaking. It was a difficult and challenging situation.
Amakuru twakurikiranye ku bitaro ni uko yamaze kubyara akava cyane bikamuviramo gupfa. Ntabwo byari ibintu byoroshye cyane kubyakira, umeze nk'uko nari meze icyo gihe, udakora, gushingura, ibyo byose byakozwe n'inshuti n'abavandimwe.
The tragedy that befell Isaac and his family is nothing short of heart-wrenching. It's hard to imagine the pain and sorrow he must be experiencing as he copes with the aftermath of the accident that left him disabled. But to add insult to injury, his wife, who was carrying the children, had to endure the emotional turmoil of her husband's injury while carrying twins. The birth of their twins should have been a moment of pure joy and celebration, but instead it was marked by the devastating loss of their mother. The thought of Isaac having to face daunting task of raising two newborns in his own, while also grappling with his own physical limitation and the grief of losing his beloved wife, is simply unbearable. One can only hope that Isaac finds the strength and support he needs to navigate this unimaginable situation, and that the memory of his wife lives on through the beautiful lives of their children.
ubuzima ntabwo bwari bworoshye, cyokoze Imana yagiye ikoresha abantu bakaza bakadufasha, bakatugeraho mu rugo, bakadusura, gusigarana abana babiri ntacyo ukora, wanarakoze agisida, ntabwo ari ikintu kiyoroheje cyane. Bwari ubuzima butoroshye ku buryo nanjye ntabwo nabonaga imbere uko hari hameze.
I now face a tough challenge of raising my 3 children in total, including these twins who only depend on milk, and doctors advise me to use this kind of milk since the mother is not around. And it's so expensive for me, plus the fact that I have no job and I'm still not able to do any work as my body is still too weak. But even though I had fully recovered, I would never leave my children alone. Some friends and neighbors had tried with the little support they had to help this man, but suddenly stopped. He's now worried as he's seeing no future of him and his 3 children, but prays, asking God to use people and keep supporting him until the day he will be able to go to work and provide for his family.
Ntabwo ndakira, urabona akaguru ntabwo karashobora kugenda ngo mbe nagire icyo nkora, akaboko ko kubera igufa ryaracitse burundu. Muganga yampaye igihe kirekire cyane cyo kubona hagire icyo ngakoresha kugira ngo katazongera guhita gacika.
He recounts the struggle of being a single father and the difficulty of raising twins alone.
Kubana n'abana mu rugo babiri badafite umubyeyi wabo bonsa ni ubuzima buhenze cyane kandi butoroshye kububa.
In the meantime, he takes time thanking people who have been by his side, trying to help even though he still needs support. Their advices, comforting words, money and prayers were crucial, and he didn't take this for granted.
Turabashimira cyane abageze icyo bakora bose kugira ngo aba bana babe bageze aha ngaha. Ntabwo ari kubw'imbaraga zanjye, ahubwo ni uko Imana yagiye ikoresha abantu batandukanye.
Before coming here, they lived in a small house that would make it so difficult for the father, but neighbors helped him to shift, and he lives in a better house compared to where he lived before.
Aba bana bari mu biganza by'Imana, kandi Imana ishobora gukoresha abantu bayo bagakora ibintu bitandukanye.
Raising one child as a single parent can be challenging enough, but raising twins alone presents a whole new set of difficulties. As a single father, there are numerous obstacles that one must overcome to ensure that their children are happy, healthy, and thriving. Another challenge he faces is the financial strain that comes with raising 2 children, yet he has no any source of income. Speaking of financial capabilities, this father of 3 is here asking for support so as to raise his children.
Nubwo bimeze gutyo, aba bana baracyakeneye amata, kandi amata yabo arahenze cyane. Vuga ngo niba umwana ashobora konka kugeza ku myaka 2, aba bana bo urabona baracyari abana bari hasi cyane, bakeneye gukomeza guhabwa amata n'izindi mfashabere kandi zihenze. Nanjye ntari mu rugo ntacyo nshoboye gukora. Bw'iyo mpamvu nkaba nifuza ko hari umuntu wabona ubufasha bwo kuba yakomeza kudufasha aba bana bakabona ikibabeshaho.
You can support this single father by contributing on thegivinglife.com with links found in description and pinned in top comments. Isaac's journey was far from easy, but he never gave up. He poured his heart and soul into raising his twins, cherishing every moment with them and finding joy in their laughter and smiles. In the end, Isaac's story is one of courage, perseverance, and the unbreakable bonds of family. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.